Hello there, everybody. This is Jarrod Britton here at PatSnap, and it's a real pleasure to be able to speak, I guess, to you all again. I would say with you, but it's just me today. So today we're going to be going over principles of PatSnap. So before we get into the presentation, I just want to introduce myself, who I am. I'm sure a lot of you have been to webinars before and therefore have heard my voice already, but for those of you that don't know me or have not heard me before, like I said, my name is Jarrod Britton. I am Head of Product Support here at PatSnap, and I guess the reason that I'm doing the webinar today is that I've been working with PatSnap customers for what is pretty much spot on 3 years now, and I do this with relation to kind of product strategy, tech scouting, FTO, patentability, and all of these very, very businessy words. This is the kind of stuff that I do on a day-to-day basis, and it also means that I'm a fairly decent product champion when it comes to PatSnap. So that's who I am. When it comes to what we're up to today, I really want to kind of talk about a few different things. So here's a nice little slide that kind of tells you a little bit about what we have. I haven't gone as far as to put different animations and stuff on here, but essentially today I want to do a little bit of catching up. I'm sure it's definitely been a while since I've done a webinar of this nature. Some of you might have been to webinars previously, and maybe we've got some of you here that have never really used or looked at PatSnap before. So I really want to talk a little bit about where we've been in the last kind of 3 to 6 months, what's been happening, and what we're going to be doing in the future. I've kind of spoiled the surprise by not kind of staggering this presentation, but essentially here we go. The first things first is mentioning about our customer base. In the last 6 months, we've been very fortunate to gain a large amount of customers, and this really means that we've got more resources to put towards development of PatSnap. We've got a real burgeoning customer base. When it comes to our own internal headcount as well, and again, we've been growing massively over the last 6 months, and just kind of give you a bit of an idea, right now I'm sitting in our London office here in Chiswick in the UK, and we're sitting at about 160 people in our current office. This means that, again, there's a lot more people, not only on our, of course, on our sales team, but also within other teams as well. So, for example, such as, my own department, product support team, we're doing all that we can to take kind of feedback, transforming that feedback into changes that make the platform better. And, teams like myself, my own team are growing, as well as places like, product management. So we've got product managers now joining the London office to make sure that all of this feedback and everything goes good for you as well. We've got a lot more resources to put into feedback, to put into the right areas. One of those feedback has really come from the idea of a lot of people out there that use PatSnap are indeed IP attorneys, people that work within the IP industry, and therefore you're going to be very familiar with this kind of stuff. But as you might know, PatSnap's been really pushing the area of kind of R&D, those that are actually the development teams going into looking at IP, understanding IP, and kind of contributing their minds to that as well. And as such, what we want to do is make sure that we're supporting you not in only doing the actual searching, doing the work, but also understanding the industry as well. So when it comes to this kind of stuff, what we're going to be doing is looking at places like doing an academy.
Hi there, guys. Apologies for that. It looks like my current phone situation is not too great. Hopefully this is a little bit better now. And just for today, we're going to be going over a refresher on the fundamentals of PatSnap, and we're also going to be doing a bit of a brief on the current features coming out in Q3. So let's go ahead, jump to the screen share, and we'll start going through PatSnap. When it comes to searching on the PatSnap platform, there's a lot of different options. For example, looking at simple search, advanced search, bulk, semantic, legal. I'm going to cover all of that today. So when it comes to simple search, essentially this area here. We want it to be very much more accessible to those in R&D. So what we've done is giving you an area that's, forgive me, but very much like Google, where essentially you could put in any information here and find out the things that you need to within just one area. However, for those of you that have got maybe a little bit more experience, maybe you've kind of done simple search and found it wanting, you do have this advanced search here as well. We're going to be actually really refining this area in the near future. There's a lot of different boxes, and I think there's definitely too much, but for the moment it does give you everything that you need.